What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This echo in here is going to be horrible, but I know you guys are wondering where I've been. Busy. That's pretty much it. But I know you're wondering what happened to that last boat, and I decided that boats are a horrible purchase. So I went ahead and bought another one. So right now we are in my Ranger bass boat, 375V that I got from my uncle actually. It's a fixer-upper. He was going to work on it, but he decided that he wanted me to do the work. So you guys are going to come along with me as we do a little bit of work on this Ranger bass boat. I know it's everybody's favorite part, but here's a word from our sponsor, JOHNLWATTS87 at WhatNot.com. Great auction, great items. The guy is just blowing up. Check him out for all your gaming needs. So this is a 1991 Ranger 375V. It has been sitting for, I would estimate, about 10 years, I would say. First things first, I did take off the controls. I have to put a new ignition in it with a new key. That'll be coming up. I already took the batteries out. We're in North Dakota now, so the winter, the batteries are definitely not going to survive outside. So we took them in and we put them on, I put them on a battery charger. They all tested weak, but good enough for now until we can get everything else steady on here. On the controls of the dash, I mean, we got tons of controls. Live wells, 2 live wells in this thing. We have all the nav lights and everything. The light bars are actually broken that go in the sockets, so we have to get new light bars that go in the sockets, which is not a huge deal, not what we're worried about right now. But as of right now, the biggest thing is these seats are trashed. And I think what I'm gonna do is on these back seats, I'm just gonna buy regular boat seats and put them in here because it's actually cheaper than getting them reupholstered because it's ridiculous. And then as for the front bench seats, for those, I think I'm gonna try and get them reupholstered. I'm gonna talk to the reupholstery shop in town and see how much it'll cost to get it reupholstered, but I don't know. Well, that'll be a hurdle in itself because either we're gonna get them reupholstered or I'm gonna do it myself, which I'm horrible at anything that has anything to do with detail, so don't know how that's gonna go. But hopefully the reupholstery shop can get them done fairly cheap. I don't need anything crazy. I just don't want my kids sitting on anything nasty. The floors in here, the carpet is completely ripped up and torn, so I'm gonna replace the carpet in the main area and in the casting deck with that EVA foam. Probably get it off the TikTok shop. And the trolling motor is actually missing. So I actually get on Facebook Marketplace and I got a trolling motor for $100. It's a 24 volt, 74 pound thrust trolling motor, which is more than enough for this little boat. This boat's only 19 feet long. So it's not crazy big, but it's big enough for our little family. We're gonna be going out to Devil's Lake a lot. So definitely wanna get that trolling motor mounted. I gotta get my key put in here. And I have a couple little things that I'm gonna do that I know need to get done. The speedometer's broken off the back. I bought a Lawrence fish finder off Marketplace also. I probably should stay off Facebook Marketplace, but I bought that for $100. I got the 5TS is what it is. It's a 5-inch Lawrence display. I also have a live scope that I use for ice fishing that I'm gonna probably mount on the front too. But that Lawrence is gonna mount back here so I can have somewhat of graphs and I can also know what depths we're in when I'm driving the boat. The boat has a 150 Evinrude on it. My uncle said he has it started. I haven't started it yet, mainly because I wanted to get my ignition in and I want to get the batteries in, charged and in. But as of right now, I haven't started the motor. I know it starts. I bought a carb kit for it. I'm gonna get new plugs and wires for it. And I also have the impeller for it. Today we're not gonna be doing a lot with it. It's Sunday, so we're probably just gonna film a little bit and then post it up so you guys know what's going on and something to look forward to, hopefully. But as of today, we're just going to show you guys the boat. We got it in here, I pressure washed it. Probably needs a little more pressure washing. The clear coat on the side, the gel coat, is really faded on this. So I talked to a buddy, he said we could try and wet sand it. Because some spots it looks really good, and some spots it looks horrible. So hopefully We can wet sand this gel coat and it'll clear right up and give it that sparkle that it had when it first was made. But appearance is kind of the last on the list. First thing we need to do is functionality. And I know people are gonna say, well, the seats are appearance. No, the seats are functionality, because I'm not sitting on some dirty old seats on the water, because everybody knows what happens when you get them all wet and musty and gross. So that's hopefully the plan with it as of right now. I'll probably be working on it after work a little bit, so I'm not gonna film too much working on it, just give you guys updates as I go along. But hopefully you guys like it. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. We're gonna get this boat running really nice. It's gonna be our summer boat out there at Devil's Lake. So I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I'll see you next time. So these Evinrude 150s are actually oil injected. So for those who don't know, instead of having to mix your gas and your oil for a normal 2-stroke motor, these motors actually inject their own oil. You just have to top off the oil reservoir. So I was just noticing whenever we were sitting here that it actually has signals, and it'll tell you whenever you're low on oil, or if you're out of oil, or if your engine's overheating. So there's actually a beeper in here that'll tell you everything, and I did not know that this had that. So that's kind of nice to figure out, and hopefully it works as it says it does.